In May of 2023, I decided that I needed to hold myself accountable. I had a problem, and it wasn't an obvious problem, but it was a problem nonetheless. I weighed 237 pounds, which was a lot more than when I first got married about 18 years prior, and it was my personal record, and not in a good way. I wanted to lose some weight. So what did I do? I stood up in front of my entire team during our monthly lunch meeting, and I said, you guys, I weigh 237 pounds, and I would like to lose some weight, and I want you to hold me accountable. This was in May of 2023, and I told them, I said, a few months down the road, by September of 2023, by that lunch meeting, I will be below 220 pounds. And I just announced that to the team, and I said, during every lunch meeting between now and then, I will announce my weight. Well, what did that cause me to do? Obviously, I'm not going to be eating donuts in the break room during the day. Obviously, they're not going to see me downing a sugar caffeinated drink during the day. I'm not going to do those things. Not with my team watching, not with my goal announced. They're going to hold me accountable. Well, every month I told them every month I announced my weight at our monthly lunch meeting, and every month it went down. And we got close to September, and I knew I was on pace to meet my goal, but I was a little behind. So I really ramped it up the week or two leading up to that September lunch. The morning of the September lunch, I got on the scale and I weighed 220.1 pounds. Can't make this up. And I had a few hours to the lunch meeting, so I skipped breakfast, I fasted, I waited, and then right before the lunch meeting, I weighed myself in at 219.9. I had accomplished my goal. Listen, there is power in accountability. There is power knowing that someone else is watching, knowing that you've told your goal to somebody else and they're going to hold you accountable. You're much more likely to achieve a goal if you have accountability. Enter step 4 of the 10-step turnaround, create accountability. We don't just want accountability in your own personal life, we want accountability across your organization, in your entire business. So today I'm going to ask you 6 questions about whether or not you need step 4 of the 10-step turnaround in your business. Question number 1. Can you step away from your business for 2 weeks? What would happen if you stepped away from your business for 2 weeks? Would it fall apart? Would it still make money? Would it grow? Would it shrink? Would your employees know what they were doing? Would your team members call you with a bunch of questions, try to get a hold of you? What would happen? Listen, if you can't step away from your business for a week or two and have it run without you, you don't own a business, you own a job. In the 10-step turnaround, we want to help our clients grow a business and get it to the point where it can run without them. That's one of the gold standards of business ownership, a business that can grow and run without the owner being present. And to have that take place, you need to have a system of accountability. Question number 2, do you have documented processes in your business? Do you have checklists for how to deliver top-tier customer service to your clients? If you don't, every time a client comes in, your team members are going to be asking you how to serve that client. You need to take the knowledge in your head and you need to document it in checklist form so your team members know this is how you provide service A, this is how you provide service B. My business partner, Walter Kinney, a while ago decided to treat his mom to a Michelin-starred restaurant. We're talking $1,000 a plate type of restaurant. So he and his brother treated their mom to that restaurant as her birthday present. And they traveled down, it was in Las Vegas, and he said the entire experience was just perfect. He said before they even got there, they had documented their dietary restrictions, their allergies, their food preferences. By the time they got there, everything was on time, they were seated, each course was taken out one at a time. They all took out, they put the courses in front of each person, and the servers took the cliché off the plate at the exact same time. It was just this well-orchestrated masterpiece. The type of masterpiece that would cause someone to pay $1,000 a plate and feel like they got a good deal. Well, your business needs to be the same way. You need to have every step written down. So regardless of which team member is in charge of serving the customer, that experience will be predictably awesome every time. Question number 3, do you have an org chart, an organizational chart for your business? Even if you're just a one-person business, you need an org chart. You could put yourself in every box of that org chart. You're the CEO, you're the COO, you're also the janitor, by the way, but you're in every box of that business. Then as you grow your business and as you hire other team members, you delegate those hats to them. And one by one, you replace the boxes that you were in with other people. That's how you grow a business. Eventually, we want our 10-step turnaround clients to get to the point where they're only in one box, the CEO. Question number 4, do you have written key performance indicators, KPIs, for every team member? Every team member should be evaluated on 3 to 7 KPIs, goals that they set, metrics that are measurable, and then there should be a performance review to follow up on whether or not they met those KPIs at least once per quarter. If team members don't have goals that they're setting, they don't have KPIs, they don't have anything that they're being held accountable to, then they're going to underperform. Also, when you're not in the office, if they don't have KPIs, what are they going to be doing? Whatever they want to do, whatever they like doing. You need to hold them accountable to the most important metrics, to the most important things they need to do in order to help the business to improve and to grow. Question number 5, do you have a system of rewards and bonuses in your business? This is a great way to create accountability, is to tie a reward to the achievement of a goal. For example, at our business, every 4 months we set a goal as a team. And if we achieve that goal, we get a certain bonus or a celebration. A while back, we set the goal to increase our profit by $100,000 over a 4-month period of time. We accomplished that goal, and the reward was an overnight ski trip up at Silver Mountain, Idaho, which was super fun. At another time, we set a goal over a 4-month period of time to also increase our profit by a certain amount, but we did not accomplish that goal. The reward was going to be going to a Seahawks game in Seattle, an NFL game. We had actually already bought the tickets. But when we didn't accomplish the goal, we resold the tickets and told our team, sorry, we're not going. So that's an example of a bonus. We call that a celebration for achieving a certain goal. And some bonuses are a group goal. The entire team works on it. Other bonuses are tied to individual performance. Question number 6, do you have a consistent meeting schedule at your business? At my business, every morning from 8:51 to 9 o'clock, we have what's called a MIT meeting. You are supposed to announce during that meeting your most important task. What is your most important task of the day? And question number 2, did you accomplish yesterday's most important task? Do you see how that can create accountability in your organization? There are other meetings that could also increase accountability, such as leadership meetings, meetings by department, monthly team meetings, quarterly accountability meetings, etc. Listen, if you don't have a system of accountability in your business, then you need to be there every day to supervise and micromanage every team member. Which means, like I said earlier, you own a job, you don't own a business, as Michael Gerber says, author of The E-Myth. If you want a business that runs without you, that grows without you, and that makes money without you, you need a system of accountability. You need step 4 of the 10-step turnaround.